Hey guys, Josh at Edge Sharpening here, and I just wanted to let you take a look at this shear that a client gave me here in a barber shop. This is a convex shear, but if you look at the edge, and I don't know if you can see the light going off this, it's been beveled out. It should be a convex shear, and so now as a sharpener I get to decide, do I keep it as a bevel or do I reconvex? Now, the client does say she likes to do slide cutting, so a convex would definitely be better for that. So we're going to take this shear apart, rework it, and then we'll come back and see what the final result is. Okay, so the first thing I also need to do is do a test cut just to see how it's cutting even through a wet tissue. And as you can see, a little bit tricky to see, but it's not even cutting cleanly through the tip. It's pulling a bit, so that just gives me an idea. So the first thing I go through is I mark the inside. I want to establish a good ride line. Without a ride line, the shears aren't going to cut properly either. They've got to cross at the right spot. Shears are kind of a complex machine, even though they're a simple idea. And so I reestablish that ride line on the flat hone. Once I've got that, I mark the outside edge and I find the angle and then work it on the flat hone. In this case, like I said, these shears were beveled out. So I actually started with quite a low grit. I think this was about a 320, and basically get that angle where I can raise a burr, then reconvex it and work it back so that it's not just a beveled edge anymore. It's actually angled or convex back. You can see I'm rolling it back and forth, getting that convex. Working my way up the grits from 320 all the way up to a 1200, getting that polished edge. Once I've sharpened it, I go back to the flat lapping stone here to remove the burr. If I don't remove that burr, it's not going to cut properly. Once I've got that burr removed, I put it back and I'm going to do a nice polish. I use a 3 micron polish on the pad to get it real shiny and smooth so that it's got a nice finished edge, and that'll end up helping slide cut when the client goes to use these shears. Do a final pull on the lapping stone, get it, make sure that ride line is well established, and once I've got both blades reconvexed, I'll put them together and I'm going to try test cut again and slide cut to see how they work. So now that we've got the first blade done, I'll do the same on the second. Okay guys, we got these convexed again back together, so now it's time to test. Hopefully you can see this, and now it's cutting right through. That's beautiful. Now let's go here and do a slide cut test. Don't have anything to hold her down on, but it's slide cutting. Let's see if I hold her down like that. There's some slide cutting for you. All right, so these guys are ready to go. Thanks for checking me out. Edge Sharpening. Talk to you later.